Sơ sơ ngọc khía ở dương ngày nắng mạch kê nhé tụi bật vẫn ở để lờ mong mà nè bật ấy nè thì ngày nãy tròn lên cho mọi người for sao phá lệ nhé
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Turn left. Turn around when it is safe to do.
alo lừa này cũng thế lừa chụp xong sẽ đem mới sân alo sơ sơ ngọc khía lừa alo cho mày ở đây alo lừa này ngọc ní lừa alo môi bị bay lừa ngày nắng mạch kê nhé nó nửa đóng than lưu tích tích đó này lừa tạm tàn á ok សំដូរធម្មតាមួយតែរដ្ឋធម្មតានឹងគឺកាយពេកនេះមិនដូរហ្នឹងដាក់ហ្នឹងកាយដាក់ហ្នឹងហ្មងកាយទេឲ្យមើលទៅកលិបហ្មងជិះទៅហ្គេមហ្នឹងអត់ដល់លេងមិនដឹងគេលេងមិនហ្នឹងចេះមើលទៅនឹកឃើញចេះចង់លេងគេដែរមិនដឹងស្អីស្អាតណា
Hola, amigo. These are all the cars you've ever owned.
ឃើញគេលេង
There
ទៅ
are
ច
some
ង់លេ
gaps
ង
in
ដែ
your
របាទ
collection, though. You should do. តោះអ្នកដែលចូលមើល subscribe ហ្នឹង subscribe មកមួយនេះវិជាខ្មែរនៅតែបរទេសបរទេសកុំភ្លេច subscribe មួយផងថ្ងៃហ្នឹងអត់ចង់គេងចង់និយាយថាគេងឲ្យលក់ម៉ោងស្មើនេះហើយអ្នកចូលមើលកុំភ្លេច comment ផងនិយាយទៅកំពុងតែរៀនលេងហ្គេមតិចឃើញនៅចុចអត់អង្គើហ្នឹងមិនមែននេះណាមែនគេកំពុងអូនេះឥឡូវយើងលេងវគ្គមួយណានេះenter no ចឹងក៏ឲ្យលេងតាមសើ
đường cài mấy này lan lần từ nửa vẫn đang cài mấy cái đang clip ấy nữa mình được cài khôi lan vinh Tôi thấy chỉ thể lên rồi chiều đêm ta đi con ta cà phê kia em á là cái game trong đó ông mày tê bơm hai chú bơm một cái này bảo mà lại đó thằng ăn thằng chẳng bằng chín cái đấy mình tại bằng tờ để đây trường
In 400 meters, you will arrive at your destination.
nhưng mà nó tra kia ế ở tra mà tra hơn nè ta mà bây giờ bạn ở trong cô tái này ok lên đây lên chỉ rê với anh lan xem ui ui shit đi rê mong này ui rê đó nhỉ chọn rồi của tao khó thở mà rộng đi tùy game ấy ta đi bên kia tay game mà không biết gì nữa bảo lan mạng này bảo bạn mình tay lan đó và thay cho chiêu mà rồi đón lộn lừa trời lừa không để là săn trời mà chộp Xong cái xong rượu muội. Mà lưu sẽ lên ý là nâng brother. Alo. Alo. Mùi vị vậy. Alo. 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 Lương trắng mất.
Sometimes when you're here, I can feel no doubt, 'cause you keep me where the stars are found. It doesn't really matter, 'cause you're here with me now.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 400 meters, turn right. safe to do so. Turn around when it is safe to do so. Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 100 meters, turn sharp left. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
In this course, you will learn how to use Python to automate everyday tasks, such as creating an Excel report, sending text messages, extracting tables from websites, interacting with websites, and more. You will learn how to use a Python automation libraries over a series of projects. Frank Andrade created this course. Frank is a data scientist and an experienced teacher. Make sure to check the description for a link to the code and an automation cheat sheet Frank created for this course.
Okay, now let's see how to extract tables from a website. In Python, you can use the pandas library to extract tables from websites like Wikipedia, as you can see here. So here I have a list of the Simpsons episodes in Wikipedia, and you can extract all the tables as you see here. So we only need to use the pandas library, and I'm going to show you how to use it right now. So you go here and have to into Notebook and to install pandas, first you have to write hit install pandas. So if you turn off this, you have to use this exclamation mark. But if you're using PyCharm or the terminal, just write hit install pandas. Alright, once you install
In
pandas,
400
you
meters,
have to use
turn right.
install pandas and write as click represents pandas.
Turn right.
Import this and then to extract tables from websites, just write
In 100 meters, turn left.
so inside this parentheses, we have to write link of the website. So here I open source and paste the link of this website, which I told you. And now we can going to return a list. So this list
400 meters,
will be
turn
all
left.
tables because here in the website there are not only one but like 20 tables. So we're gonna get like 20 tables in the list. So I'm gonna name this list Simpsons. So this is my Simpsons list, and now I run this, and we get these tables inside this list. So let's see first how many tables are in this website. So here I write len Simpsons, and here I run this, and we have 23 tables. So let's get only the first table, or actually the second, because I think the second is the one that corresponds to the first season. And as you can see here, we have the second table, which corresponds to the first season of The Simpsons. So we have here episode 1, 2, 3, and so on. And we go here, I can verify that this is the same data. So I have here season 1, and you can see that it's the same data. So we successfully extracted all that. Now let's perform some basic web scraping with pandas. Web scraping consists in extracting data from websites. So instead of doing it manually, we can automate it with some web scraping techniques. In this video, we're going to extract CSV files from a URL using only pandas. So here is the target website we're going to scrape.
You have arrived at your destination.
So this website contains data about football matches of different leagues. So here you can see a lot of leagues right now. download one of these files, I will have to click on any of those, and as you can see here, I downloaded that CSV file of the first listed here. So this one corresponds to the season 21-22 and is from the Premier League. So instead of manually downloading each file, we can use a specific pandas method to read these files from the internet. And also by using the for loop, we can automate this and download all the files that you can see here. So instead of clicking one by one, we can download all the files listed here. So there are a lot of them, and we can download it just with pandas and a for loop in Python. So let's do it here. And now I'm gonna show you how to extract data from a single CSV file from this website. So to do that, we have to use the read underscore CSV.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
That read underscore
In
CSV
200 meters, turn right.
We'll use this method that
Turn right.
read data that was in the folder where we were working. So in the folder where this file was working. But in this case, we won't do anything inside
In 200 meters,
read
turn left.
that is in the website. So instead of writing that,
Turn left.
in this case, we're going
In
to write
100
that.
meters, turn right.
So here, this file has so if we want to download, we have to make a request to that link to get that file. So I'm going to show you here. I'm going to right click
In 400 meters, turn left.
So I copy and now I'm going to paste it here. And now I press enter and let's see.
Turn
what's
left.
happening. So I press enter and you can see here, instead of going to the website, it downloads the file. So this means that this link contains the data we want to extract. So we're going to fix this. So I'm going to use the automate again here. Copy. I'm going to make sure this is the address. So copy link address. And now go back here, open tools, paste the link, and this is the because it contains here the data CSV. So this means that this is a CSV file, and as you might remember, we read here CSV because we're using the read underscore CSV method. So that's everything you have to do to read this CSV file that is stored in this website. So now I'm going to run this and let's see what's here. So here now all that was read here with a read underscore CSV and it was successfully loaded. So now I'm going to set here a new variable and it's going to be called here underscore near 21. And as you can see here, this is 21 because here the rate is set to 21. Here is also near because you may know if you're familiar with this competition, but if you're not, it doesn't matter. So now let's continue. So here I'm going to set this data frame to this variable. So I press
In
enter.
400 meters, turn left.
Here is data frame that we saw already. And now I'm going to rename some columns because some columns aren't so obvious. So maybe you will struggle to understand what this column means, for example. And
Turn
I'm going
left.
to rename some columns.
You have arrived at your destination.
Fast, and we also practice that rename method. So here, now name the data frame, dot rename, open parentheses, and now we want to change that column. So I write columns equal to then dictionary in here. Say we want to change this to so here column we want to change, then column, then the value, and now comma, and now the second key or the second key value
Dial.
pair. So here is the second element. Now I'm going to change this one. So here is the second CSV format. So I'm going to leave this PDF in the description so you can also extract the table from this PDF. Okay, to extract tables from PDFs, we have to install a library called Camelot. So we open up the terminal and here we write pip install camelot-py. So you have to install this, but before you install this library, you have to install two dependencies, which are tk. So you write pip install tk and the other is ghost.
Turn around
So you have
when
to
it is
write
safe to do so.
ghost script and install this library. These are the two requirements before you install Camelot. So once we have these libraries, we import Camelot, write import Camelot. So we write this, and now we can start using this library. So first to read a PDF, Camelot, and here I'm going to write the name of the PDF.
Vâng, tidak sebagai
That's
tulisan
the
je.
and then I'm
Wow.
going to specify which page I
This
want.
website.
In this case, I want the first page, and here you can add another parameter. For example, here there is the
Yeah,
label
only for
parameter,
Zana.
and this is the parsing method to use.
This web
This is
yeah,
set
ở
to
bên
Latin
delay.
by default, but in case you fail
Zana,
to extract
Zana.
the table from
Web
PDF,
sao
you
cũng
can set
cho tôi một
it to
phong
string.
xịt mình.
So maybe
Oh my
with
God.
string it works much better.
Anh ấy
So
vào
I'm going
gẹp
to
anh kia rồi mùi hồn.
default value, and now I'm going to set this
Chứ
to
bơi
a
rồi cho
variable
gẹp anh kia mùi tiền.
equal to table. And now let's see what inside this table term. Like print this
Anh
table.
em thấy nhỉ?
And now the here is that we have a table list and we have n equal to 1. And this represents that there is only one
Anh
table
ấy sẽ vỡ
in
khoái à
this
đúng không?
page number
Anh
1.
ta nông sẽ bay
And
lên
that's
cho
what happens
mình.
when we have only one table in our PDF. So great. Now
Anh
let's
lên
export this
bao nhiêu
table
phần
to CSV file. So to do that, we have to write table dot export and then write the name of the CSV file that we want to export. So write table dot
Với chỉ định
and
định
this is the
gọt
name
rồi
I'm
cái lỗi.
writing right now. And now I set the format to CSV and then set contrast equal to true. Okay, now if we have this table, one table. In my case, I only have one table, so I'm going to take the first table and I will export the first table using tables with the square bracket 0, which represents the first table. Now CSV, and now it's time to move back to CSV. And with this, we export the first table to a CSV file. So now we only have to run this, and now in my working directory, I have a file name.
In 400 meters, turn right.
Check it out, and as you can see, here I have the data, and here is the and we can verify that the same data I have before for the computer. So it is not the same, but now it's CSV form. And that's how you extract the table from PDF.
Gẹp mẹ. Tôi cái đọc nó có cái cóp bóng. Ủa thay bóng cái đọc vinh. Vì sao bê nha nhà ngọt ghé mưa.
In 200 meters, turn
Khơi
right.
khơi nhẹ mưa mấy. Mưa không stream khơi anh ngọt nhẹ. Đây là clips á
At the
nè.
roundabout, take the second exit.
Một bên nó mưa dành cho spray thôi. Thân tôi clips á nè. Mọi người tạt vào đây nè.
In 400 meters, turn left.
Ủa, anh này đang tên nắng đi. Một chuột này thì ủa, bị vào cái điều tay kia này lại anh có mặt em nữa. Anh chỉ cần có anh đang cho xem việc này được không? Vâng, em admin lại tiền. Ý một tô kia phôi mày. Chết tầm biên mong nè. Đây là phôi mẹ nè. Sợ ra gạo. Tệ đó nè. Tôi bị tục vô quá. Cho vô phê mẹ không
Turn sharp left.
for metadata. Then we have the about tab. This is
In 100 meters, turn sharp left.
and the third HTML tag on your screen
Turn
is the
left.
header tag.
Đang hoàn
Not to
toàn
be confused with the head tag. The header tag
steady á. Steady hoàn toàn
and layout that will
Ừ.
let's see this
Horizon.
in action. The
Horizon.
website that we go.
steady á. Là hoàn toàn
Let's inspect this
Ồ,
button to the
đó.
right and select that. After this, you should get the
Ôi dồi.
HTML code of the website.
Chạy
So
xe
scroll
bình thường.
back and go to the head tab, as you can see on screen. So this is the head.
Bạn về không ấy.
Anything at all.
You have arrived at your destination.
You see that all the website will be highlighted in blue. And then you select the header, you'll see a section of the website highlighted in blue, which is where the logo goes. Next, we have the article tag. This tag is new in HTML5. And this tag can be used to contain blog entries, etc. Then we have the tag, which includes paragraph, article, and then we have the H1, H2, or H3 tag, which are level heading. So H1 is level 1 heading, which is the headline or title of a page, and H2 is the level 2 heading, so the subtitle of a page, and so on. In this website, we can see the article tag, the H1 tag, and the P tag. So the first contains the whole article, and H1 contains the title of that movie. And finally, the P tag contains the plot of the movie. The following tags you're going to see really often on Chinese websites. Usually
In
this
200 meters,
find the
turn
best way
right.
to frame the website. First,
Turn right.
which is a divided
Turn right.
by generic container. Then there is the nav tab, which is used for specifying navigational regions within a document, like the navigation bar. Then
Recalculating route.
tab, which represents the list item with match order, and fill. And then we have the A tab, A for answer, also known as hyphen or singularity. To make an actual link using the A tag, we use the href app. For example, this website will see many movies listed. You see that this is inside a URL app, which contains the A tag, the caption, and inside it is the title tag, which is the list item. As you can see, the A tag have the href caption that contains the link that redirects to another page. So now you can see how they relate to each other in this HTML document. Let's see the last 6 tags on this document. So first we have the button tag. So this one specifies a button that can be clicked. It's commonly used with forms. Then we have the table tag that is used for making tables in an HTML page. Then is the TD tag, which stands for table data. This represents a data cell within a table. Then we have the TR tag, which stands for table row element. This tag defines a row of cells in a table. And then we have the UL tag, which is an order list. This one is used with the li tag to make an order list. To see these last tags in action, let's check this website that contains data inside rows in a table. So as you can see, here we have the TR tag, which represents a row, and then we have the TD tag, which represents each element of data. Then I scroll up and I got the table tag, which is the whole table that contains a group of data. The last tag I want to show you is the iframe tag. This one makes it possible to embed another page within a page. In HTML5, this is known as nested clause. This iframe thing makes sometimes for printing a little tricky. So sometimes you have to switch between one
In
frame
400 meters,
and another frame.
turn left.
That's not in all the websites, so you have to recommend website we're going to analyze. I chose this website for its simplicity, so you can simply create your first website. The website has three main sections: the title, plot description, and transcript. Now let's have a look at its HTML. Here we look at short HTML version of the website that contains transcripts of thousands of movies. Now, if you never seen HTML before, we will recognize some text elements like the title, description, and transcript. In this case, we're looking at the transcript of the movie. That's why the title is served. Besides that,
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
tags. Tags are those words surrounded by brackets.
Recalculating route. In 400 meters, turn left.
Now let's start with the first element of the train. In this case, that is the element. As we've seen, the is part of the H1 tag that contains at the same time the text Titanic, which is the title of the movie. Another element inside the root is the P element. In this case, this has an attribute in a text. The attribute is named plot, and the text is the plot description. Finally, we have the div element. This element has also an attribute called full script and text with the transcript of the movie. All the rectangles you see on this tree are called nodes. Every node has exactly one parent, except the root. The H1 node's parent is the article node. Siblings are nodes with the same parent. An element node can have 0, 1, or several children, but attribute and text nodes have no children. For example, P and div have 2 child nodes, but no child elements. Now, something very important in this tree is the attribute element.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 400 meters, turn right.
In this video, we'll learn how extract works. Extract
Turn right.
It's linear and
In 200 meters, turn right.
collecting nodes. CSS selectors. CSS stands for Canadian Style Text. So it's a language that was mainly created to style HTML web pages. CSS and Express have similar syntax. However, in this course, we'll mainly see how to use Express because of its simplicity. Now, let's review the Express syntax. Express we just select the element by using double bracket and then write the element. This is the most basic way to HTML works. For example, if we want to select all the H1 elements in an HTML page, we do double slash H1. This double slash is a special character in XPath that means pick a matching node that is located at any level within the XML document. We're going to see the meaning of this in other special characters in detail in the next video. Now, selecting element based on its position by using the starts with double slash, followed by the tag name, square brackets, the at sign, and the attribute name like class, ID, and so on. Then we write the equal sign, then quotation marks, and inside the quotation marks, the attribute value. This is how we build an average expat expression. We can also use some functions to find specific values. For example, the starts with function will search for text at the beginning, while the contain function will search for text included inside an